know you're not rating the new intro. To get rid of the old one. So yes, the Sandringham Road one. Let me circle it. See right there on your left, you got a 20 sign. How can you miss that 20 sign? All the videos in the, what do you call it? All the videos are start at the test center, and it clearly states this is a 20-year-old. When you come to the test center, it's a 20-year-old. So you should know that if you watch the videos. Gonna be going right at the roundabout. We're going right again. Make sure you always give away to your right at the roundabout. Yeah, so it's a 20-year-old on. And always remember, it's gonna stay 20 until you see a new speed limit. But sometimes it might mean that if you might have missed it. It's possible that you could have missed the speed limit. So make sure you're paying attention. Usually, your speed limits will be at the start of a road or at the end of a road, and at some points it's down the middle of the road. At the lights, you're gonna go left. Yeah, let me just pause it there. Right there, cool. You got a 30 sign. How could you miss that 30 sign? So at this point, it's 30 until you see new speed limits. Don't worry if you can see a 20 for a different road. If you're not going that road, then it's not for you. Don't worry if you can see a 20 for a different road. If you're not going that road, then it's not for you. You're gonna follow the road round to the left. Oh, it's not left, the right. Sorry. Make sure you stay on your side as you go around. It's still a 30 road. There's no other speed limits. That's better. Boom, 20. You got one on the floor. Yeah, you got two on the sides, on the left and right. Yeah, so 20 is on from now. And often, you see with 20 signs, they'll remind you it's a 20. I think in the theory it says something about, you get, what's it called? Something about street lights. Like if you see street lights, it means it's a 30-year-old or something like that. Or if you see 5 street lights in a row. But the thing is, almost every road's got a street light, and it's not all 30s. It's a bit outdated that they're, and if the council want to change the speed limit, they could change it. So go by what you see on the roads. Yeah, and if you, my best advice is, if you, say you turn into a road and you ain't seen the speed limit, go by the last speed limit you saw. That's your safest bet. Be careful. Like, don't go on the test and see other cars. Say you're on a 20 road, other cars are just going flying past you, and you're thinking, rah, I'm driving slow. Nah. You get red lights and people still go past it. Just because it's 20 doesn't mean everyone's going to drive at 20. Roundabout, gonna go left. Watch out for that zebra crossing there. Doesn't matter if you see cars flying down. Like, don't let that cloud your, not your judgment, but what you know is right. Cool, right there. You got 30 signs on the left and your right. How could you miss that? All you got to do is just pay attention. Pay attention. Even here, see as you go across, it's going from 3 to 2 lanes. All 3 lanes on one side to the other go straight. So as you go across, make sure you go back into left lane. Usually there's a bus, not usually, but when there's a bus there, just move over to right lane in a good time and then move back over to the left. Yeah, so remember, it's a 30 road. And the speed limit, see the speed limit is only if it's safe to do so. Otherwise, if it's not safe, you can't drive at the speed limit. This left turn, make sure you slow it right down. There's a 20 sign on the left. You can't see it, but I'm telling you, it's a 20 road. Ain't no way you could be doing 30 on this road. It's on the left, but it was off camera. You wouldn't have been able to see it. Most of the roads in the area, they are 20s. You got a couple 30s, the odd 140 road. Usually approaching a roundabout, but if you're not going down that way, you ain't got to follow it, not even follow, you ain't got to worry about it. Watch out for this road. It's a peep and creep situation. Gotta take your time, don't get caught. You could have went left as well, yeah. Even if you go left, it's still a 20 road. This zebra crossing is a new zebra crossing. It wasn't there. You watch some of the videos, that zebra crossing wasn't there, so it's there now, innit? Just be careful of it. Don't block the crossing if it's not clear on the other side. Yeah, all them turns, still a 20 road. Remember to move back into the left lane when you're approaching, not these lights. The next set of lights, it's a single lane and then goes into two. Just go straight into the left when it's safe to do so. At this point, you're going back to the test center, pretty much. Don't do a good test and then, don't do a good test and then you're, what do you call it, you're messing up towards the end. Still a 20 road. So essentially that route, it goes 20, 30, 20, 30, 20. Just pay attention. All the signs are in front of you. All this for a watch along, you know. But anyways, all the signs are in front of you. I'm not recording. I don't care if it drops. I'm not recording that again, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, back to the test center, like. You get me? Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.